All good. So I also thought about using my desktop, and I went, oh, no, I won't push it. So it's like, yeah, mobile phones it is.
Yeah. Once we get off the call, I'll Google whether we can or not. But anyway, we're here now. So lovely to see you.
Hello, thank you.
I hear the weather in Perth has
How
been.
Cool. Hi, Auntie Roz.
Hi, Auntie Roz.
Cool.
I hear the weather in Perth hasn't been too bad.
No, it's okay, but today it's all overcast again, so who knows where it's going. So okay. To start out, we're talking about goals today, and I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah, we are.
So if I'm on edge, it's like, oh my gosh, what questions are you going to ask me? What homework haven't I done, and all that sort of stuff. So that's why I'm just sort of thinking, oh my gosh.
Okay, so this is part 2, the untold truths around goals. So follow up from our live stream that we did last week, and you have some news to share with us.
What's that? What was that? Refresh my memory.
Your amazing new followers on Instagram.
Oh, yes, indeed. That was good. See, this is a great thing. Over a matter of a week, I doubled my followers with Instagram. So I was on the weekend, so I started it probably 4 months ago, and I was at 800 followers. And then I implemented a whole new pile of tactics. So I went to 800 and I went, awesome. I'm going to be able to get to 1,000 this weekend. So last weekend just passed. And I went, awesome, I've got these new tactics. Yeah. Great. And then I set the goal 1,000. I put it out there, and within sort of the end of the day, I went, oh, I'm not going to get that goal. And I freaked out, went, no, that's not possible. So then I changed the goal to a week. So I'm like, I know this is me and goals. I went, oh no, people are going to see that I'm not going to get that. Oh no, so I changed it. So the people who didn't see it in the first place will just think it's a week in the first place. Okay, so I changed it. And then that night, I was blocked by Instagram to do anything on my account. So I'd done too many things in the day, and they must have thought that I was a bot, and, you know, you just can't keep on doing the same things over and over again. So they put a postpone, so you can't do anything for 48 hours on your account. And that's the first time it's ever happened to me. So I know, you know, I was probably doing a few too many, like I was logging on every hour and doing stuff and commenting and liking and following and stuff. But obviously 24 hours of that was way too much for Instagram to follow. So then I've gone, oh my gosh, I can't do anything.
Super interesting.
Yeah, so I'm not even going to get that goal. So it's like, So was it because I changed my goal? Like I only set it up for half a day, and then I've gone, no, I won't get that. And then I've changed it. Yeah. So then it all, you know, hell broke loose. Yeah. It's great and great that I did the first part.
Yeah, I find that super interesting because obviously Facebook and Instagram are connected, and of course with Facebook you can log in and you can be about as active as you want for 8 hours, except doing loads and loads of friend requests and messaging. But I've actually got a hack around sending lots and lots of messages, which I'm more than happy to share for anybody who's working on Facebook. So yeah, that is super interesting. Really interesting, because you're logging in with the same IP, except yours changes from home office to beach, so maybe that confused them.
Maybe.
No, I'm kidding.
Well, I never heard of that one before.
Oh, she's at the beach. She's at the beach. No, it can't be her. She's supposed to be at work.
No, most of the stuff is done on my lovely little comfy couch. So yeah, but I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's Instagram, but I'm sure it's the bigger picture, because I've gone, this is a goal and I don't stick to my goals. So the universe has gone, sort of something like that.
Alrighty.
So, yes.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful. All right, awesome. So last week we talked about setting goals. We talked about, take a goal that you want to achieve and make it a big ass. Well, I was going to say big hairy ass. That's not really kosher, is it? A big ass goal.
We don't need that.
No. A big ass goal and double it. And so we talked about how for you that can bring up fear, or just the internal dialogue is, I'll never be able to do that. Whereas for me, it's like, yeah, let's go, let's rock it, let's get this train happening, let's get the party started. So one of the things that you, so give me something in particular that you would like to discuss on the call. I've got a couple of notes here. What is it about goal setting that's come up for you in the last week, apart from what you just shared?
Okay, it's that I haven't set a lot of goals ever. So there's something. But then I know how important they are. So
yeah.
I did my 12-month marketing plan, and I said I want 20 new customers each month. And I realised, well, how do I know if I'm getting that? Because even if I set a goal, I don't actually track to see if I've actually got those new customers, because I've clients. So like there's never an ending to it. And it's like I just put it out there and go, and then I don't follow up either. So maybe it's the setting, keeping to it, and then following it up. And then how do I respond if I don't actually get it? And how do I respond if I do actually get the goal? Because I've never done that follow-up to actually go, yes.
Okay, awesome. So one thing that you can do in terms of setting a goal and being able to track it, especially in the context that you just talked about, grab a piece of paper and write at the very top of the piece of paper, my awesome 2019 client list. Okay, and then what you do from there, so you can put some lines on there if you want to, but ideally put like 2 columns of lines on there. So you'll probably be able to fit, I think, 25 lines on that piece of paper times 2, so that's 50, right? And then what you do is when you connect with somebody on Instagram, or when you connect with somebody at an event, or however that comes about, you'd like to get them as a client, you write their name down on the list. So you're saying to the universe, this is my beautiful clients that I would like to bring into my business. So you're already asking the universe, and then of course you're able to track that, because when they do come on as a client, then you can either highlight through them,
write it down,
mark them off. I'm a really super visual person, so I would probably go to a news agency and grab some beautiful little butterfly glitter stickers or something like that, and pop a little sticker next to each name.
Yes. So if I meet someone, they go on the list, and then when they become a client, a little sticker goes next to them. Yeah. And then visually I'll be able to say, there's 5 or 10 or 6.
Absolutely, yeah. So visually you'll be able to say, I'm working towards my end goals, whether those 50 clients are for the next month or whether they're for a couple of months. You can at least see your progress, and that's going to, your mind, when you look at that list, is going to give you that endorphin rush and the serotonins, and like, I'm actually moving forward in my business and I'm making progress, because on a Are you still there? I have a frozen. No, okay, cool.
There we go. Now you're a little bit fuzzy. I don't know if you're dropping out because of my end or your end, but you're a little fuzzy and dropping in and out, but you're there now.
All right. So in terms of one thing that you mentioned was moving the goalposts. So
yes, indeed.
And that is okay. That is the exact thing to do. So if, for example, let's just say somebody set a goal to bring $30,000 into their business in 30 days, right? Now that's a big ask goal. Now, little butterfly glitter stickers or something like that, and pop a little sticker next to each name.
Yes. So if I meet someone, they go on the list, and then when they become a client, a little sticker goes next to them. Yeah. And then visually I'll be able to say, there's 5 or 10 or 6.
Absolutely, yeah. So you visually you'll be able to say, yeah, I'm working towards my goals, you know, whether those 50 clients are for the next month or whether they're for a couple of months. You can at least see your progress, and that's going to, you know, your mind, when you look at that list, is going to give you that endorphin rush and the serotonins, and like, yeah, I'm actually moving forward in my business and I'm making progress, because on a Are you still there? I have a frozen. No, okay, cool.
There we go.
Now,
you're a little bit fuzzy. I don't know if you're dropping out because of my end or your end, but you're a little fuzzy and dropping in and out, but you're there now.
All right. So in terms of one thing that you mentioned was moving the goalposts. So
yes, indeed.
And that is okay. That is the exact thing to do. So if, for example, let's just say somebody set a goal to bring $30,000 into their business in 30 days, right? Now, that's a big ask goal. Now, yes. The question I would ask that person is, so this is the scenario. I would be speaking to them and I would say, I want into your head. The question is, $30,000 into your business in 30 days. Now, if they say 10 immediately, then that's how committed they are. That's their subconscious mind is actually switched on.
Love it.
And is going to be working towards that goal. If they said, like 8 or 7, I immediately know that they've got some subconscious stuff going on. So in order to get them to a 10, we shift the goalposts. Okay, so if you're a 7 or an 8 for $30,000, I want you to answer me the very first thing that comes into your head. Are you committed to bringing in $20,000 into your business in the next 30 days? And if they don't answer a 10 straight away, but they might go up to a 9. Okay, so you're at a 9, so that's better. Okay, so I want you to answer me the first number that comes into your head. $10,000 in your business in the next 30 days. They'll go 10. So what we have is our subconscious mind and our conscious thoughts going multiple speeds inside of our head. Yeah. And the minute we hear something that we don't feel we can achieve, we're going to hesitate, and our subconscious will be like, you can't do that. It's not achievable. You've never done that figure before, or you've never taken that action before. It's not going to work, and all these doubts come into your mind. So if you move the goalposts and bring in something that you can connect with at the level of a 10, then that's perfectly okay, because we want the commitment, we want the positivity, and we want that, yeah, I can do that, no worries, let me go do that right now. That's going to be achieved, rather than leaving you hanging at a 7, because the subconscious doubts are going to get louder and louder and louder, and you probably drop down to a 5.
Yeah, as time goes on. Brilliant. Yeah. So then when I made my Instagram one last week, I wasn't at a 10 when I committed to it, obviously. So then the voices got to me and it got more and more and more. I went, right, no, not doing it. Yes. Yeah. That's yes. So the weekend I knew, well, yeah, a little bit, but you're back now. So, yeah, over the weekend by Saturday. Oh, I can't quite hear you now. Ooh. There you are.
I'm not
there
saying
you are.
anything.
You're back.
So, like in terms of our audience, just have 100% transparency. So for your audience, do a video or do a post and say, I thought I'd achieve it, or my goal was to achieve it in 24 hours. That didn't happen. So I've stretched the goalposts out to a more realistic goal. Nobody minds when things change. Nobody, as long as we're like, hey, this didn't actually happen for me, even though I wanted it to, and I called this into the universe, it still didn't actually happen for me. And that's one of those moments, I guess, not giving up because it didn't happen, but instead getting back up and just shifting those goalposts once again to make sure it does happen.
And also being authentic of why I moved it, and the goalposts, and from there.
You mentioned when we were talking about goals and bits and pieces, what's the story behind you getting paid for your fitness goals? Tell us about that.
Oh, that's so cool. So I've got an insurance company where my health insurance is through, and they're linked to something called AIA Vitality. So if I walk a certain amount, so if I do 3 days at 12,500 steps and the rest of the days at 7,500 steps, it means I make 500 points, and then I get given a $5 gift voucher, either with iTunes or a bookstore or Woolworths. So like $5 towards my Woolies shopping each week is awesome, or onto iTunes so I can buy movies. So just even going for $5 each week, it's that's my motivation. And it's also on a bigger plan, because when I get to 30,000 steps, I'll be able to get 50% off on my airplane tickets with Virgin and things like that. So like there's every so often you get big rewards as well. So the monetary rewards have just because I can see them and I know they're real, I just go for them and I get them. Fitness and health, I can just do that. But I suppose I can see a reality there is when I'm setting a goal, I don't actually see it as real. Whereas the health and fitness, I know I'm going to get $5 at the end of the week. Like that's so real because I've had it and I've done it and I'll do it again. Whereas with the goals that I'm setting for my business, maybe not so real to me. Wow.
Yeah. All right. How about this? So I have a very dear friend, and we meet for lunch every now and then. We support each other and help each other in our business. Hey, Sam, if you're watching. And quite often I would say to Sam, oh, look, I'm going to, it was some kind of program I was going to join, or it was an accountability challenge I was going to join. It was going to be something like $150. And so his reply was, pay me $150 and I'll keep you accountable. And the other thing that we were going to do was to reward ourselves in a monetary value. So you could do the same that you're doing for your fitness. So if you look at your Instagram followers, if you wanted to reach 1,000 Instagram followers, when you reach 1,000, grab yourself a little money box. And I saw some in a gift store the other day. They were brilliant. So they had a timber frame and they were perspex in the middle. And on the front was a sticker. It was like Mum's Night Out, money tin kind of thing. So you could see the money in there. So every time, give yourself a goal. Maybe every 25 followers, $5. Pop your $5 in there.
Yes.
And then when you get to your 1,000, you can open up the money box and you've got maybe, $50 to spend on yourself. So take that monetary goal that's working for you in your fitness and bring that into your business.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, I can see that. I can see that working very well.
Yeah. And it's kind of a little bit like in our relationships, the love languages. Everybody has a different love language. Some people like to be touched. Some people like to have little notes put in their pockets of their clothes, etc. Find out what the trigger is for you. What's your love language in terms of your goals and your business? And if it's $5 here and there, and you can see inside of a Clear Perspex money box, all the five is in there, woohoo!
That works well. Yes, that will be. Like in my personal life, it's people doing acts of service for me. That's my love language. Like if people just come and do something or do my dishes or something like that, that's my love language. But then again, I know. That's what I like. And also
I'll come to your dishes.
Oh, beautiful. But with the business, I haven't even thought about the business because I don't really want somebody to come and do the work for me. Oh, that would be nice. But yeah, gotcha.
Yeah,
nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll look into those 5 languages.
So, have a look at what's going to be your trigger for your business. That's about it in terms of the goals. Have you got something amazing to share with our video viewers in terms of? I've got a Facebook video hack I can share. But do you have an Instagram hack you can share with everybody watching?
Okay, so the idea of followers. Okay, don't go overboard like I did. But to get more likes, there's a hack, but you can only take it so far. I pushed it to the extreme and went, whoa. Okay, so the idea to get the followers, the Instagram followers, is to go and follow 5 new pages, and then also go and comment on 5 new posts that come up in your feed. So it's about the following and the commenting that Instagram's going to love you doing. So then they're going to send more likes your way, more people looking at your views. But if you could jump on every day and 5 or 10 pages that are relevant to you, then that's what's going to do. Those pages may not follow you back, but other people will see the activity and see your things, and then they'll like it. So it's cool. It's great. But always go and like your relevant pages to your business though, or things that you're interested in. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Great. Do you want me to share my video hack, Facebook video hack? This one is insane.
Absolutely.
Get out of town hack.
Awesome.
Alrighty. So as you know, Facebook are putting a lot of, I guess, push behind videos, even more than they have done for the last 2 years. This year, it is incredible what they're giving us. Now, as you know, I do a lot to your page. When you are going to go live on your business page and you type in the title of the video, Facebook now gives you a button to add your group link. And it shows your Facebook group under the video title. So you no longer need to do a call to action so much as, this is my group, it's called such and such and such, go over, I'll drop the link in more Facebook. Grow my group from, I think there's just under 600 to 1,000 in the next 6 weeks. And then voila, Facebook goes and gives me the exact way to do that. So all I need to do now is go live every day, and everyone watching the lives is going to see the Facebook group right under, and there's a join button there. It is just too handy.
Awesome. Love it.
Yeah. So that's my hack for today.
Awesome. Love it. I will jump on it and do some lives and do that as well. That'll be awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. Fantastic. Beautiful. Well, anything else we want to talk about in terms of goals? I've gone through my bullet points, everything we've covered.
Yes, I think I'm set. I've got the languages to look at. I've got the list so that I can track actually who I'm speaking to and who actually does turn into a client, and and just see my progress. And also the other idea is to reward myself with money. I think, like even $5. It's like, yeah, I'll exercise for $5. So it's like, why don't I work? But work, yeah. Just, and it's all me coming to me. It's not going through the business and getting spent on marketing and stuff like that. It's just mine.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful. Well, lovely talking to you, Ange. I can't wait to see you next week. I will be back in Perth. Guess what the temperature is going to be here on Friday? The maximum temperature is going to be on Friday.
10? I don't know. Freezing. 2, the maximum. Oh, no.
Yep.
No.
It'll be a snow day here in Devonport. Oh, I will. Don't worry. Snow day.
Awesome. Bring some snow home for me. Oh, it probably won't work, will it?
Okay.
Not going to work. Awesome, Jo. Oh, fun. Thank you for helping me out and a bit of guidance with my goals. I'm sure it's definitely helped me, and I'm sure it'll help others listening too.
And beautiful. Yeah, and thank you for helping me out for the hack on Instagram. I can do that tonight while I'm watching MasterChef on TV. Easy done.
Beautiful. Catch you soon.
Beautiful.